something good. Tara, could you please? Kanye's definitely not it, but what's
I got something good.
I have something. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I told you this yesterday. I've had this duplex on the market for quite a while, and both units are occupied. And then I just heard from the owner that one of the tenants is moving out. And this is the tenant that's been one of the bigger stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
You know, never really making it available to show, and just kind of a pain. So he's moving out, and we're going to be able to list it with the owner's unit vacant. Make my life much easier. Yeah,
makes it sexier for sure. For
100%. Yeah. So that was something very good.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Joseph.
Anyone else? Josephine, were you saying something?
It's wonderful for Tim.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Something good.
What's that there, Tracy?
Something good.
Come on, Tracy.
It's not real estate related, but I want to thank everyone. There were a few people that already did. My husband's comedy special dropped on Amazon last night, or yesterday at midnight. So that's kind of exciting because he's been doing stand-up for 20 years. So it's a really big deal. And it was completely crowdfunded by his fans. And I'm just really proud of him. And it's
the production of it was crowdfunded by
he has fans that call themselves Idiots because his name's Eddie.
Whatever works, baby.
And it was crowdfunded, and obviously because it's something really expensive to do. We're really, really happy, and it's just such a big deal, and I'm just so proud of him.
So 20 years, he's an overnight success.
That's exactly right.
So it's nice knowing you guys. This will be my last meeting. We're clearly rolling in it.
What's the name of the show again?
It's Eddie Pence's Unspecial Comedy Special.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to watch it, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he called it that because there's so many comics that have comedy specials. So his was unspecial. He's doing it in a basement in a place called the Comedy Cellar in Washington, D.C. Like, that's where we're from. We're from Northern Virginia. So, and it's really, like, looks very not produced, but it obviously is. And we're just really excited. So please give it a watch. It's on Amazon. It's on all the streaming services.
On Prime, like Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's on everything.
Excellent.
It's on Apple. That's all of them.
That's awesome, Tracy. I can't wait to see it.
And it's all just jokes, okay? It's not really me that he's talking about.
Sure.
It's the woman behind the man.
God, we're a special breed as comic wives.
I bet you're a very small group and very special. Also, Jenny said her son John is in a movie that is releasing this month also. How old is John, Jenny?
He's 11.
He's 11. Did you come out to California for him to realize his dream?
In Hawaii, they had a lot of movies there that they were in Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
Oh, right.
They were the relatives of, I forgot the lead actor's name. And then they got, John got a principal role in 20 Minutes, and it was supposed to be released in the theaters this month, but I don't know with COVID-19 how they're doing it.
Right. Yeah, there's theaters are back open, I think.
Yeah.
But
exciting.
That's great. He enjoys it apparently. Yeah. Right?
Jurassic World too. They were both my boys are in Jurassic World in Hawaii.
Oh really?
Yeah, so they've had a lot of fun.
He loves acting, right?
Yeah, he likes basketball now. He's kind of switched to basketball. So it was fun doing the movies. Kids, they change their interests every month,
As they should.
Yeah.
As they should.
Good on you for not being a stage mother and trying to push him, keep him going,
Yeah, I never did that. That kind of freaked me out when we just kind of did things for fun, and he got chosen for that role. And at first he wasn't sure, but then once he got into it, he had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we told our son he had to wait till he had his own driver's license to drive himself to auditions.
Through the auditions.
And it's 25 years later, and he's still a working actor. So,
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
yeah.
All right, guys, let's move on to the next portion of our show here, and that's what's happening. Ed, we know a fabulous 9 a.m. Morning check-in.
Yeah, it's been rolling along, doing good. Joey was doing it all last week while I was out of town, and
Fun.
very excited to be back in town and run it. It's been a we got to a topic this morning. I'll talk about more when we a little bit later, but yeah, the morning check-in is always a great time to get your head on straight before you go out there and start tackling those phones and doing your social media and all that other stuff. It's just a great way. It's like a little shot of espresso for your business before you get going for the day. So I hope you all attend, and we love it. You know, the more the merrier.
It's a great habit to have. It's a great habit to form, and it's a great habit to have. And we have, we have some people who are addicted to the habit of showing up in that class, showing up in that moment, and sharing 1,000% of themselves. So it is worth it.
Although I don't, they're not calling themselves idiots. I know that.
No, not yet.
I mean, they like the morning check-in, but they're not going to call themselves idiots or anything like that. You know,
Don't get Rob started. He'll come up with something.
But they do have to get that tattoo, though, right? Isn't that part of it?
Exactly.
Everyone
Let me
has to
tell
have-
you, they hashtag me Queen of the Idiots on Twitter. So I'm
Seems
Queen
right.
of the Idiots, apparently.
Seems right, doesn't it?
Yeah. I get gifts in the mail, so I'm not complaining.
Okay.
That is
I don't
fantastic.
know what
That is
that
fantastic.
they consist of, but I can only imagine. All right, next, Tara, is Facebook marketing on command. Tomorrow, doing another class on Facebook marketing, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is tomorrow morning, and then these get recorded and are on Tristan's Facebook page. But I've gone back and watched a bunch of them. I think they're amazing, excellent.
Especially when they do Facebook and social media marketing. Those guys are
Oh yeah,
both Tristan and Blake are remarkable at social media marketing.
absolutely. Just a little reminder, the office will be closed on Monday for Labor Day. We will return on Tuesday, bright and early, all hopefully a little bit more rested than we left. Mega Camp, guys, I am going to just implore you to sign up for Mega Camp. All our top 20 agents are signed up for it. But it is a look into the activities of top producing agents. They tell you what they do. They're giving you the roadmap for higher success in this moment. This will not be some generalized kind of conversation about real estate. It's about building your business in this moment right now, in the environment and the challenges that we all face, right? And the opportunities that we all face. This is a very, very positive experience. It always has been. It's Gary digging deep into, into the brain and the brain of top producers. Okay, teams, not team single. You will pick up. The biggest complaint I've gotten from people going to Mega Camp is they're like, it takes me so long to implement everything that I want to implement into my business. I would suggest that, the person who said that got so much value out of it. He just wanted to bring in everything. What I helped him do was weed through all of the things that he wanted to implement, start with the things that he was pre-wired to be successful at first, and then after he got those up and running and seen the benefit from it, move on to the next thing, right? There's so much value and it will pump you up. My goal is to get 35% of the office into MegaCam, okay? Normally it would cost thousands of dollars to get there. It was, I think, $600 or $700 for the event itself, and then, hotel, airfare, food, it adds up. This is, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, bad with details. I think it's $190. Is that correct, Ed?
I believe it's 125.
125. It's even better.
119.
119. Thank you. 119 for 3 days of just like blow your brain out, right? But like just like value, like game-changing conversations. Not even to speak of Keith Cunningham, who is going to be who's going to have a one-on-one conversation with Gary. Keith Cunningham is, if any of you are familiar with Rich Dad Poor Dad, you familiar? So Robert Kiyosaki, this is who wrote that book, modeled the Rich Dad after Keith Cunningham. He's millions, tens and hundreds of millions, and lost tens and hundreds of millions, and built it back again, and is a really smart guy with a very, very interesting perspective, right? Just to name a few. So I have a couple of options for you. The benefit I get out of this is that you guys run your businesses at a higher level. Okay, that's the benefit I get. So for me, here's the way I'll play it. I'll make it real simple for you guys. If you pay for it, I will reimburse you 50% of that. It comes down to like $60 that it will cost you. 60% of that, 50% of that in your first deal that you close after, okay? If I pay for it, which I'm happy to do with anybody who doesn't want to, put the money up or doesn't have the cash flow right now, I believe in it. Take it, I will pay for it, and you reimburse me 100% when you close your next deal. Very simple, $120. You're either paying 50% of that in the end, or $120, and you're closing deals. That's how committed I am to this being of value to your business.
Joey, if we want to sign up and with the option of you paying and then we pay back,
Merlin.
Do we do that on the MegaCamp website, or we just let
Merlin?
What?
Merlin, Chris.
Let Merlin know. Okay.
Yeah, let Merlin.
Yeah, just let me know if you're wanting to do that plan.
Christina's saying make Joey pay, which I'm happy to do. But if she paid last time and got half of it back, which she was happier about, then
No. What I meant was, yes, make Joey pay, but no, not have Joey pay up front, because actually the better deal is you pay up front and you get the whole thing done. And I actually took Joey up on that offer for Bold, and I had a great experience. I got a lot out of Bold, and it only costed me $400 because I made Joey pay the other half after my closed escrow. So yay!
It was my pleasure, Christina. You didn't make
You
me.
forced him? Joey, question.
I know where he works, man.
Exactly.
Hey, Joey.
Joey, is the office still offering tickets for recruits?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If
Can I say
I
something
will
about
pay
that?
for so it's producing agents, right? So it's new agents. It doesn't apply. It has to be somebody who's a producing agent. Yeah.
Okay. Can I say something about that?
What's that?
So I just want to share, this is the best recruiting tool every agent has. This is a free ticket to mega camp. Like if you get any local agents to sign up for this, this is amazing recruiting tool. So yeah, this is all about downline. Plus it's, really beneficial. So, and there's no chance that you're not going to grow your business from doing it. So any agents in the office who are not thinking about doing it, just do it.
Oh yeah, just it's really like a no-brainer. There's no reason for you not to do it.
Yeah, it's free.
It's
It's free. You're going to get the money back on your next deal, so it's free.
I agree.
That is such an amazing deal. And when you listen to Gary Keller speak, it's like having a window into his brain on the future of what's going on in the real estate industry, which is just so cool to have that vision. And you just feel like you have your finger on the pulse of what's going on in the market, as well as where Keller Williams is headed as well. It's just such a great thing. Hey, Joey, if you're interested, they have a 2-minute promo video. I can put it up if you want.
Put it up there. Yeah, and if I can make it, sorry, Ed, were you still talking? You can jump in with the video whenever you're ready.
Tara, can I share? Is that possible?
What I was going to say is, if you guys like to do something for me, register sooner than later. It would really help me, the regions tracking, and I'm trying to get a better idea of how to reach my goals. So the more people that just go on and register, the better it is. And then bombard Merlin if you're taking it up on. Thank you, Christina, is registered. Bombard Merlin. Oh well, actually, what's today's date? Today is the
2nd.
The 2nd. Give Merlin a day, but because he is he's transmitting today. But at least just send him an email. He'll put a list together and he'll get that together tomorrow or so. But the sooner you guys can register, please, for me, the better. Go on, Ed, hit it.
Okay, here we go. I don't know if this is the right one because they have several videos, but here we go.
Not the mustache one.
It's Marlise, your KWL HQ correspondent, here to walk you through the Make Camp digital experience. Instead of traveling to Austin this year, you can attend Make Camp literally anywhere. There's no lines for coffee, and camps are optional. It's all possible through our amazing new platform. We keep saying it's not just a Zoom call, and I'm going to show you why. You already know some of the basics of how a digital conference will work. Getting familiar with the dashboard, setting up your profile, reviewing and creating your own agenda. But I'm personally the most excited about is going to be the networking opportunity. We know how important that is for any event. It's still possible even when we're apart. Fill out this quick questionnaire to instantly connect with like-minded individuals to add to your network. And you can always start again with your answers, even more folks. You'll also be able to search for people by name to connect that way. Interactive profiles between other areas of content, social feeds, and breakout sessions. Like always, you'll be able to choose what sessions to attend and when, but you can go from observer to participant by mind sharing in the live chat, up and downloading questions and comments to the presenters, and keeping an eye out for any surprise guests popping in. And of course, if you miss anything live, you'll have access to the entire session video library during and after the camp, so your training goes on. There's so much more that's going to set Making Camp apart from any other real estate conference this year. Tech demos, live coaching with your team every week, getting competitive with games and prizes, but it's best if you see it all for yourself. And you won't even have to get off the couch. So join in on the fun September 14th through 17th and register for Mega Camp.
So yeah, it's great. It's totally interactive. You get your own website and you put in all your information, your schedule and agendas there. And it's going to be up for 60 days or 90 days afterwards.
It's 60 days.
60 days? Yeah, so you'll have access to the information for 60 days after the conference is over. So you can go back and reference and jump in to the pieces that you may have missed, right?
And I know they learned a lot from doing Bold online and doing Bold through Facebook. And a lot of the feedback they got is that everyone just doesn't want a Zoom marathon, and they're working really hard to change it up so that there's a lot of breakout rooms and it's interactive. You're going to be in small groups. They're working really hard on this to give you more of like what an experience would be like there in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be interesting. If anybody's ever gone to these events, they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars producing these events. I mean, the football field upon football field upon football field of people and screens, and and the production value is really, really high. So I'm hoping that that same team, I know that same team and that same amount of energy and the ingenuity is put behind this experience. I'm anxious to see how that all rolls out. It's not just going to be a Zoom meeting. It's going to be interactive at a very, very high level, and all new for all of us, right? I'm excited. Okay, that's all the pumping I got for Mega Camp. Please do it. The sooner you can do it, the better it is for me. If that means anything to you, I would appreciate it. General admission. Tirso is asking. We're KW Worldwide, right? I think it's just general admission. Okay, we have some more. We still have some masks left. Jump in there if you can. They're beautiful little masks, and guess what? Hate to tell you this, masks are not going away. So brand yourself, easily identifiable. I like the ones now. They have ones with a little clear window that you can see the smile through, like a little plastic thing. All right, Tara. What would Bob do? My clients have converted their attached garage into an additional bedroom without permits. That's before the mother-in-law unit bill that passed. That's what we were all doing, right? What's your advice about how to present that bonus space on the MLS? Bed, bath count, property description, photos, during showing, and also on lease docs, lease agreement, addendum, listing agreement. Okay, I'll start with my advice on it. This is very, very common, and it used to be even more common. So there's a couple of things. If you're let's just talk about how to represent that on the MLS. And that would, I believe, the best way to do that is to say that it's a non-permitted garage conversion. Boom. And just keep it at that in the MLS, right? Don't make any warranties, or even if it has a bathroom, don't count it as a bedroom. If it's not permitted, don't count it as a bedroom. Don't count it as a bathroom if it has a bathroom, right? It's bonus space, right? And it is non-permitted bonus space. You say non-permitted bonus space with a bathroom.
I mean, you could put the description in the MLS for the description part, but you definitely don't want to put it in for the actual accounted square footage, living square footage.
But when you're putting that in there, make sure that it is defined as
parentheses unpermitted. I think that's all you need to say.
And I have a question about that. Does that still flag the city into looking into these? Because I know like years ago, if you put unpermitted, I don't know whether there was a person assigned to it or not, but they would literally go through the MLS and go by those houses and leave like citations.
Not that I know of, but I guess that is possible in the realm of possibility. I know in West Hollywood, you get into problems, bigger problems, when you try to lease that space individually. Like you're trying to lease out that back house, that non-permitted back house, and if that gets to the city, then that's a big problem, because what happens is, number one, it's immediate. You have to immediately, that person has to leave, number one, and you have to pay them a relocation fee, and then they also may, or oftentimes, or will have you pay back all of the rent that that person paid on that non-permitted unit. They were there for 1 year at $1,000 a month. That's $12,000. They were there for 5 years at $1,000 a month, and then it's 5 times that amount. What is that? $60,000. Okay, that is bad. So I would not recommend your clients leasing out non-permitted units without understanding the downside of that, number one. Number two is if you are leasing the whole house and that non-permitted space is part of that lease, then it's the same kind of description as with sale. I would make sure that the person who is leasing it doesn't sublease that space in any way, shape, or form. I would put that in.
So if you're selling it, not leasing it, but if you're selling it and you're listing it for sale, even if you put bonus space, should you leave out the unpermitted, like as if you don't know, like not really look into it, like if you don't know personally?
Well, the buyer needs to look into it, but the main thing is that you don't you don't make it seem like it's actually something to lease. So main thing is don't have a stove in it, and don't account for it in the square footage. Just bonus space available.
Yeah. But don't write unpermitted, I guess. Then.
I suggest you write a non-permitted space.
Okay.
But if it's a non-permitted bonus, if it's a garage, especially if you created that, okay? If you bought it that way, you could say not included in the square footage is a bonus garage space with a bathroom, buyer to do own investigations.
Perfect. That's
right?
what I would.
But if you created it, then you have a higher understanding of that space and you know that it's non-permitted, then you are obliged to disclose that as a seller, right? But if you bought it that way and you're not quite sure and it's in the ether somewhere, you don't have to go out and get that information, but you should let them know that that the buyer should do their own investigation, that this is not in the square footage of the house, and nor is that as a bedroom or as a bathroom or as a bonus space, right?
And you also definitely want to record that documentation of that in the seller disclosures, that you want some paperwork behind it that they knew that it was unpermitted when they bought it. You don't want a lawsuit a year later when they say, oh my God, I had no idea that it was unpermitted. You want a paper trail that they were informed that it was whatever the seller knows, the buyer should know.
That's the bottom line. It's the seller's contractual obligation to disclose any material information they have about the property. They don't have to go out and do the investigation. They do need to disclose what they do know.
So can I chime in? This is Dragana. And this was my question, actually. And I had a conversation, I advised with a couple of agents, and I also spoke to Peter Haven. And so in my case, this is the lease. And this was like my clients just finished the garage, and there's no bathroom, there's no kitchen, and it's connected to the living room. So, like, I was absolutely advising not to list it as a separate bedroom and not to include the square footage. We agreed, Peter and I, that definitely it should not be shown, like, as a bedroom, as my clients, the owners, have used it so far, like in the photographs. Peter advised disclosing on the lease agreement and on the listing that the garage was renovated as a non-livable space. And he said the advice would be to say that it's non-permitted, but as Tracy has mentioned, this has also, like, let clients know that this has also flagged the, the city in the past, so they can make a decision whether they want to use the non-permitted or not. But definitely say that it's a non-livable space, just to, avoid any liability in the future or anything like that.
Yep. Yep. Again, the downside of it is much, much worse than the upside. I've had, what I talked about earlier, people leasing out those houses and it all being good, and leasing out those spaces and it all being good until, there's a little dispute, and then they go to the city, and then all hell rains down. I've even had in the situation where someone who was leasing the house rented out the finished bedroom, and the liability fell onto the owner, the liability for that. So just be careful. Does that make sense? Any other questions or any other comments on this particular question? Thank you, Dragona. This is a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
Anybody? Okay, let's go. Birthdays this week. Insure and Jim and Andrew all have birthdays this week. Happy birthday, you guys. And is Andy with us?
No Andy or Raha today, but Ben is here.
Okay, Ben, let's not waste our time with the other two. Let's move to Ben. Ben, how you doing, buddy?
Great. How are you doing? How's everybody doing?
You sound like...
Hey, just real quickly wanted to get a couple things out there. The market's busy, obviously, we all know that.
A flat tire.
Technical difficulties, Ben. What is it?
How's that sound?
The Daleks. You sound like a Dalek. Maybe you get back to us, Ben. We'll come back to you. Nah, you're like fluttering.
Maybe call in from your cell phone.
Yeah.
That might be better.
Sure. Well, let's move on. We'll get back to Ben. Let us know when you're on. We'll get back to Ben. How about we start? Congratulations on closed escrows. Look at this. Angela Bond, two, and Christy with one. Two closings this week. Champ Davenport, congratulations on California. Chelsea Kiles on Shadow Lake, congratulations. Christina closed 2 on Leeward. Congratulations. Dylan Floyd, it's his second one, right? Great Smoky Ave. Heidi Davis closed 2 on Hudson and Weatherly. Laura Anderson, Canagaris, and Crescent Heights. And with Maury on Longford. Paul Yu on Arcadia, or Acacia, I'm sorry. And Tiffany and Rachel on Irvine, congratulations. And Tiffany all by herself on Overland. Great weekend closings, you guys. Congrats. We have some new escrows. Oh, I like when the list gets so long that it's that the type is hardly readable. Annalie, congratulations. Ian and An, congratulations. Christina and Day, Day by himself. David Lubell and Craig Spano, congratulations. Heidi, congratulations on Ogden. Ian Cherney, G-Sun has 2, excellent. Laura Anderson has, and Maury have a few. Michael Flanagan has 1, and Michael Wegman, excellent. Moon has 1 on Berendo. Nelson Galloway, welcome back on Cynthia. Nina Chia and John Davison on Marigold. Russell Rooney on Hewitt. Sabine on, help me, and it's not,
Duquesne?
what is it?
Duquesne, I'm guessing?
It's Duquesne. It's Duquesne. Je parle français. Duquesne.
Okay, only Sabine, of course. So does Sabine search those out, you think? The French names? Duquesne, Sabine, congratulations on Duquesne. Star and Toscano, Terry Lloyd and Del Monte Drive, Tiffany on Norton and Robertson, and Tracy Pence, congratulations on McCormick. Wow, blowing it up. New escrows this week.
Woo!
Excellent.
Woohoo!
Yay, team. Excellent
That's
job.
a lot of business. Wow.
It is. Y'all rocking it.
New
Great job.
listings. New listings. Was that Ben?
Yep, I'm back.
All right, you sounding good, buddy. Before we get into the pretty pictures, you want to
Okay.
jump
Yeah.
in?
Awesome. Yeah. So, the big topic right now, obviously, the market's really busy. So, again, I'm here for the farming stuff, for the type of marketing and data for whatnot. Couple of things I want to share with you for things I've got from a different office is one. A lot of people are doing now grant deed checks on their sphere of influence. So the play here would be, you reach out to your client, your SOI, and basically, I can do this for you. I can either print out the grant deeds and send them to you, or I can show you how to do it yourself with our tool. But basically, you would mail that out, to your client and let them know that one, you're thinking of them. But at the same time, though, this is the time when things are quiet. So if they wanted to do some estate planning or some type of checkup or whatnot, they know that you're there. Okay. And a couple of the clients that I'm dealing with are actually getting a lot of feedback. Like they'll get this in the mail and they'll call them and just start chatting it up. So keep that in mind. That's something that you have a new tool for. It'll take me a while to pull all those grant deeds for you, but I'm happy to do it. Right. Secondly, I'm gonna type in this link right now, but we're dealing with a lot of buyers now. So a lot of buyers, are asking questions like, what is our tax rate? What would that be? So I found this and I'm trying to, okay, I found it. I'm sending it to you right now via the chat box. But basically, this is the county site. And what you do is you put in the tax rate area code, and you can find that via either the property profile that I send you, or if you're in the MLS, you can go through the real list. I think you guys have real list, right? If you guys do have real list, then there would be a tax area code that you would put in. So that are like, it's a 2-digit or 4-digit, depending on what it is. And yeah, so that way, you're prepared, and people, when they ask you those questions, what's my tax rate approximately going to be? Now we'll know.
Excellent. There's a little calculator.
Yeah, no, it basically spits it out and tells you exactly what it is. Plus or minus, a little bit, because sometimes, there's extra like trash or water fees and whatnot. So that gets all added on, but it calculates it. It gives you like a 1.175 or whichever area it is. So Beverly Hills, all of Orange County. I'm sorry, all of LA County. I keep saying Orange County because that's my area, but all of LA County. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Thanks, Ben. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you. Right here in your voice. Star, thank you for joining up, signing up for Mega Camp. All right, so let's start with with our new listings. We'll start with the big kahuna. I don't know, is Andrew, are you on, or Mary, to talk about Hudson? This is the house that everyone's talking about. It's the quintessential Hancock Park house. 9 bedrooms, 11 baths, 13,000 square foot on a huge property. I believe it's over 20,000 square foot property. And everybody's talking about it because it is just it's a grand old house.
Talk about it if you want.
Come on, Charlotte.
My client's putting an offer in on it today. Offers are due tomorrow morning at 11. They've already got 2 in on it. It's absolutely spectacular. If Andrew has time to let anybody just pop their head in and look at it. It's just something you'll never see. It's on an acre, has a tennis
Wow.
court, fountain, room for a pool, full attic that's finished that can be used for whatever, and it's impeccably well maintained. Needs a lot of updating, of course. No air conditioner, blah blah blah, but it's my favorite house in all of Hancock Park, and so I hit the ground running last week after this meeting and found a buyer for it. So
fingers crossed for you.
Yep.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Awesome, Charlotte.
Next. Anita Chia and John Davison have a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, 5,000 square foot property for $3.7 million on Lowry Road. Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, Chase and Steve have their property on Ivorine, 6328 Ivorine, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, 2,800, I'm sorry, let's try it again, 2,400 square feet for just under $2 million. Linda Roth has a property, a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,562 square feet for 1.350 on West 58th Place. Looks like it's really well maintained. Someone who cares about plants. Day Park has a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,536 square feet property on Lemon Grove for $999,000. Has a pool, the whole 9 yards. That was a big price reduction. Angela Bond's new listing on Westgate is 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,432 square feet for $985,000. What a beauty. Champ Davenport has I believe it's a restored Spanish style property on Grace. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It's a condo for 770 square feet for $799,000. I think we sold one of these in this building before on Grace. All right. Heidi Davis, Torreco, 3406 Torreco is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath lease, 1,152 square feet for $5,250. Dragona, do you want to talk about Ridgely, your 1-bedroom, 1-bath on Ridgely? Or I could just tell you it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 650 square feet for $2,295 per month. Alex Dion has Orange, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 550 square feet for $1,800 per month. And also on Orange, he has a studio, 1-bath, 450 square feet for $1,500 a month. Christina Kim has 2-bedroom, 2-bath lease, $3,400 for $1,340. Well, let's try that again. $3,400 per month for 1,345 square feet. And the 2-bedroom, 2-bath, $4,000 for 1,345 square feet.
This one's already leased out.
Done. All right, I think that was good week in closings, good week in new escrows, and lots of new listings. Congrats, you guys. This is, we talked a little bit about this morning. This is the byproduct of the effort you put into your business 90 days ago. Okay? And so that was in the middle of all of this mess, and you guys stayed engaged in business, open for business, and staying connected to your databases. And this is the reward. Okay.
I want to do a shout out to, it's also the 9 o'clock with Ed time. All right.
Thanks, Christina.
I absolutely agree.
And one thing we're talking about this morning is that as you guys all get busy and with dealing with all this business that's happening, which is wonderful, that's the fruit of all this hard work that you guys have done. The challenge that Gary would put to you if you read the one thing or MRA book is, can you continue to lead generate as you get more busy, right? And that's the challenge. That's super hard for everybody, you know. But if you can do it, that's how you make progress in your business and continue to grow. So, yes, thank you, Christina. But yeah, so that's my challenge to you guys, and that's what we'll keep talking about. The 9 a.m. call and everything else is, can we continue to keep growing even as you get busier? And that's the $1 million question. That's the challenge.
Agreed. That's how you keep the party going, right? And that's the objective for any business, is to keep a nice even flow of opportunity coming. That's how we get to closings, right? Okay. Next. One sneeze fill the bucket. Anybody? Jump on in.
Can I talk about an upcoming listing real quick?
Sure can. This is the exact moment you should do that.
1214 Arlington Country Club Park between 12th and Pico is going to be, we're staging next week, photos on the 10th. So we'll be hitting the market soon after that. I can sneak people in the end of next week. If you've got anybody, you know, in our kind of Hancock Park area that maybe needs more space, wants grounds, wants some land, and got priced out of our neighborhood, we're going to be going out a little bit under 1.8. The main house is 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3 up, 1 down. About 2450 square feet is the main house. There's a huge guest house, fully permitted. Has a big rec room downstairs, and then 1 bedroom, bathroom, and a huge balcony upstairs. The lot's over 14,000 square feet, so it's got a pool, like half-court basketball court, and a huge, almost field, parking for probably 7 or 8 cars. Is on Arlington, so it's a busy street, but it's all hedged and private and gated. So if anybody's looking at that price point that wants more space than they can get in our area up here, it's a good deal.
Okay. Excellent.
I also have a new listing.
Who's speaking?
April.
April.
I have a prime lot. It's on the corner of 4th Ave and Venice Boulevard. It is currently a smog shop and transmission shop lease month to month. However, there's a high land value. I got this from a canceled listing. So previously, there were offers. It's a very, very, very hot marijuana spot, because it is in the area that can be, that they're waiting on permits. So there were offers that did go into escrow before, specifically for that. That's why it's priced the way it is. Of course, we'll look at any offer, but it's definitely a hot marijuana area.
We call it cannabis.
We like to use cannabis.
We call it cannabis.
Excuse me. The current term is,
or we can just call it weed.
Well, I was gonna say something else, and that's all. I couldn't say that. So anyway, it's a really, really good property. We already have phase 1 and phase 2 done. So let me know if you have anybody in that space. Oh, and the reason the other ones didn't go through is because what was happening is they were holding it in escrow. So money was being made, but we weren't selling it because they wanted to hold it waiting for the licensing. So nothing crazy going on, just trying to sell it.
They didn't want to start using their money until they had all the business piece worked out.
Exactly, and the city's still whatever, even more up in the air than then. So that's where we're.
All right, great. Congrats, April. That is a great location too. Next, anyone? Needs, wants, needs? All right, you guys are less needy.
Yeah,
than
I
usual.
have something.
Go on, Tiff.
All right, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about some listings that we're working on in case you have someone who you want to sneak in there beforehand. So we have, oops, sorry, that's my alarm to get going. So we have a condo in Santa Monica. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Santa Monica that will be listing somewhere in the 875,000 range is what we were thinking. So we have that, and then we have a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhome near Dodger Stadium, kind of in the Chinatown area. It's right near the Kaiser out in Chinatown. That one will be pricing at $649,000. What else do we have? We have a condo. I think it's a condo in Pasadena that belongs to my friends right now. They just moved back, but they're looking to sell. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath out there, and the list price will probably be around $570,000. And then we have something coming up in downtown at 1050 Grand Avenue. That's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath as well, and we'll be listing that one around $950,000. See, and then another condo, a lot of condos right now. Another condo in Playa del Rey. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath that we don't know, probably going to be listing around $550,000. And then we have 2 leases coming in Brentwood too. So if you have something, probably like in the $3,700 per month range for 3 bedrooms. All right.
Perfect. That's a good week in real estate for you there, Tiffany.
For all week, I would die.
Sassy haircut too.
Thanks.
All right. Who else? Anyone else have some wants or needs that they'd like to share with everybody? Could be real estate, could be non-real estate related. No, we don't.
I do have one. So as everybody probably is familiar with 1287 South Highland Avenue, it's been on and off the market for, I don't know, year and a half. It is probably coming back on the market. Either way, the seller suddenly became motivated. The last list price was $1,150,000, and he is now open to selling it for $950,000. It is a fixer, cash only, or hard money loan. So it's investor special. It is just north of San Vicente, almost across the street from Sprouts. It's a fantastic location. So anyone who's not familiar with that location, it's near the corner of La Brea and San Vicente. If you're interested, shoot me an email and I'll send you all of the deets.
It's a great rental area.
Jen, can I ask why it's a fixer? The pictures don't look that bad.
It's
Hey Rhonda, how are you?
So the front house needs roof, windows, HVAC, and some foundation work. It's about 1,400 square foot.
The 3 of us. Oh, are you?
Hey, Tara, could you mute everybody? There you go. Now start from scratch.
The front house needs about $100,000 worth of work, and the back unit is an unpermitted rental with city violations.
Ah, got it.
That's why it's not lendable.
Okay.
With that said, it's really easy to make this property lendable. You'll literally demo the back and turn it back into a garage.
Got it.
But owner hasn't been willing to do it, so.
Excellent. He wants to sell. That's the upside potential on it. You can bring value to this property by
Absolutely.
by getting it back to where it should be.
Yeah, it has an ARV resale value of 1.6. So if somebody buys it for $950 and they put in about 3, it can be sold for 1.6. It's a double deal for you.
Yeah, excellent.
Flip it.
Let's do it. Anybody else wants, needs? We'll leave anybody hanging. Don't be bashful. Okay, now I'm gonna push to, oh, I have one thing I wanted to talk about. Andy, either last week or the week before, apparently, I was, thank you, Tim, for taking over last week. Andy talked about a fee that is going to be added to all Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac loans, and that she said the fee was $1,500. The way I understand it is it's actually $500,000 per $100,000 of either refinance. I believe it's refinance and lending. So it was, if it's a $300,000 refinance or loan, then that's $1,500. But my understanding is that it is a $500 per $100,000 fee, and that was to kind of maybe try and slow down the refinance market a little bit, and to also, what they say is to help Fannie and Freddie recover from the COVID stall of some sort. All right. Anyway, so that was supposed to start on September 1st. Came out of nowhere, no warning, boom. Advocates and lobbyists from the lending mortgage world and the real estate world got in front of their representatives and pushed. They did not dissolve that fee, but they won't be starting it until December 1st. So it gives us 90 extra days to get your clients refinanced or buy or whatever that is. Okay, does that make sense? I think it's just on refinances, but I'm not quite sure. If anybody knows differently, please let me know. But the article I read was that but they were delaying that for 90 days. The advocates got them to delay it for 90 days. So you can use that as a touch point with your clients, whether they're buying, selling, or just looking to refinance in this time. All right. What else? Again, don't forget we are out next Monday. We're closed. The office will be closed, and we'll be back on Tuesday. Anything else that I missed, folks? Please jump in. Mega Camp, sign up, please. A couple people just did. Thank you so much. Star just did. All right, guys. If that is all, then let's move forward on our day. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Try and do something fun. Get outside. Get some sun on your face. I'm sure we're all vitamin D deficient at this point, right?
Hardly.
What's that?
Hardly.
Hardly? All right, good.
Yeah.
My doctor says I have to take a vitamin D pill every day because I don't get enough sun apparently. Well, because I wear sunblock also, and that stops your vitamin C absorption. So get out there, get your skin fried a little bit, eat some hot dogs and hamburgers, have fun.
All right.
Bye guys. Thanks,
Thanks,
Jack.
Jerry.
Bye.
Bye.